What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another takeaways video. Okay, we're just gonna get right into this thing. Lions lost to the Raiders 31-24 on the 1 yard line today, and we will get right into it right after this. Welcome into the video. Okay, you guys know how these work. You know how these takeaways work. I don't look at stats. I just talk about what I just saw. Give my feelings out there. You guys give your feelings in the comments below, and we just roll with it, okay? And we move on. Now, this one's hard to move on from. This is tough, okay? We lost on the 1 yard line. Is that simple? We had 1 yard, and we could win the game. And I want to pick away some positives because I think there were a couple of players that played well today, and I want to look at some of the things that we could have done wrong, right, that I can remember. First off, J.D. McKissic, you played well. J.D. McKissic played well in my eyes. I think J.D. McKissic did a lot of good things on the ground, and other than the fumble, he played well. But the fumble is very costly, and you can see that it comes back to bite you. So losing that football, I mean, other than that, you played well, but you lost the football, okay? And I know we tried to run the ball a lot, and in the first half, it was working. And then in the second half, it wasn't working. And when it wasn't working, I feel like we did it way too many times, and we didn't. And it didn't work. It's just that simple. It did not work, and we kept doing it, and that was a problem. Now, where do I even start defensively? Honestly, where am I supposed to start here? Linebackers. Jared Davis, you can't cover anybody. I mean, we sit in the zone, you can't cover. You play man-to-man, obviously you can't cover because it's a mismatch. I don't know necessarily what they have to do, what scheme you have to be in for these linebackers to cover anybody. I honestly don't get it. I don't know. It's a problem, but we knew this, right? This isn't something that's completely surprising. We knew Jared Davis couldn't cover. We knew he's working on it. He's just not good at it. And we don't have another linebacker. We didn't go get another linebacker. And I think right now, at least after this game, it shows we should have got another linebacker. Secondary. Coleman, man, you were playing lights out. Recently, you've had a couple slip-ups. The end zone, you gave up the touchdown pass. That gave them the lead. Darius Slay, I think he played a pretty good game. I mean, you didn't hear his name a lot, which is kind of a good thing with cornerbacks because it means, they're not really targeting a wide receiver. The only thing he did wrong was, not picking that ball off when it was thrown to the running back. There's just a lot of places to look here. Offensively, TJ Hockenson, he's been pretty unreliable. I get he's a rookie, and I'm not trying to overreact. I'm going to overreact because it's the day of the game. You guys have to understand. The day of the game, I'm going to overreact. That is just human nature. That's what everybody's going to do. Okay, I'll be able to look back tomorrow, relax. But right now, I'm going to overreact. TJ, what are you doing? What the heck are you doing, my guy? This guy drops too many passes. And this was something that wasn't a problem in college, but it's a problem right now. This is a big problem right now. And I'm not saying that he can't fix it. I'm not saying that he's not young and that it's going to happen. But come on, man. You drop a lot of big passes for us. Stafford, you didn't play your best game. Okay, let's be honest. Statistically, it was great. You didn't play your best game. I mean, you threw a bad pick. He didn't play a great game. But I'm not even going to go off on Stafford. Because Stafford threw one pick. He missed a couple of passes here and there. But when it came down to it, he had us at the 1 yard line. Okay, he put up 24 points. You're at the 1 yard line. Yes, he missed that deep pass to Galladay late, but then he got us down to the 1. Other than tripping over yourself, I think he didn't play a great game. Okay, he missed too many passes. He wasn't terrible. And the fact is, you can't rely on him to be perfect every game, man. We got no running game. We got no defense. It's that simple. It's really that simple. We can't stop anybody. And we can't really run the ball consistently at all. And then when we can't, we try to. We try to run the ball too much. I understand you have to run the ball to be successful, but seriously? Come on, man. Some teams don't run the ball, and they don't, some good teams don't run the ball as much as us. And they don't throw as well as us. We need to throw the ball more. Stop worrying about the stupid run. I'm serious, man. I understand Bevel is from the background and a history where he ran the football, but you have to adjust. You have to adjust. And this season, this team is not a team that can run the football. It is clear. You can mix it in because you're going to have to. But it's not a team that can consistently run the football. We need to get out of it when it doesn't work. Bevel, I liked your play calling for the most part. I mean, you had a couple of bad things. I think we ran the ball too much. But then late in the game, you hit me with that tight end screen. And I was like, okay, I see you. Then you had that great play call to J.D. McKissic for the touchdown. Okay. And then what was that last call? I know people are going to go off on this. And I didn't say it, but I was thinking this. This reminded me of the play. If you guys remember back when we played the Browns. I mean, this was early Stafford's career. 30-24. Stafford goes out there in the goal line formation after he hurt his shoulder. Throws a touchdown pass, right? Play action touchdown pass. They came out in that. We knew they were throwing the football. There was no way they were going to run the football. Hindsight's 2020. Okay, hindsight is 2020. The only thing that I would have said differently, I understand Logan Thomas made that catch before the play, but why is Logan the guy? I think they had Jesse James running underneath. But why not Hockenson? If you're going to draft him at number 8, why is he not out there? Why is Hockenson not getting that play? Was he hurt? What was going on? You had a timeout to make up a play. Stafford put it in his hands. I mean, this is a hard one. I honestly don't know all what to say. Raider bounce back, I guess. Just a lot of dumb things. A lot of dumb things. And defensively, we look like a mess. I mean, I don't know necessarily. I don't think one player can fix this mess. Is it Patricia? Is it Paul Pasqualoni? Or is it the players? It's a mix of both of mine. I think it's a mix of both. Patricia has done a lot of dumb things. He plays way too much man. When they're beating you with crossing outs, when they beat you once, teams are going to continue to beat you on that because they know that's your weakness. They know. Why is that your weakness? It's not because you don't want the personnel. It's because you keep running man. You are not going to stop a cross route underneath in man-to-man. It just won't happen. Didn't you learn from Michigan after Ohio State did that to them? Well, they scored 60-plus points? I mean, it was the same thing. And then our players. Players got to play. 2 linebackers in between. They throw a touchdown pass. Players have to play. I don't have all the answers. I don't know what the answers are. I honestly don't. And I think during the week, I'm going to break it down. I'm going to watch some of this back and try to figure out what the answers are. But at this point, wow. I mean, this defense, I had confidence in this defense. And it's going down. It's like a meter, right? It's not at 0%, but it's real low. And I know I'm more optimistic, more positive than a lot of people. So for me to say that it's real low, that's not a good thing. Because I'm going to give you the confidence. I'm going to believe in you until you show me consistently that I can't believe in you. And I probably still believe in you. This defense is a problem. I came in to the Giants game after the Lions were 2-3-1. I got my computer here. I came in the Giants. Lions are 2-3-1. I go into the Giants game, and here's what I say. Lions said 2-3-1. I say this. Lions must win their next 3 in a row or 4 of their next 5. Well, you dropped one today. You dropped one. And the Lions play the Bears next on the road. I think we'll definitely beat the Bears. And that's not because I'm super optimistic. The Bears can't score, and that's why we can beat them. Why? They just don't put up points. They don't put up points. We'll put up enough points. I think we'll win that game. But that doesn't get you anywhere because now you got to beat the Cowboys and the Redskins. No reason you lose to the Redskins. You should sweep the Bears. Even with this bad team, you should beat the Bears twice because they don't put up points. That's a perfect matchup for you. But the Cowboys, I don't care how well they play versus good teams. You're going to have a problem versus the Cowboys. We are going to have a problem. Something needs to change. We need change next week. There has to be something different, man. There has to be. This team is literally in a position where we have to run the table. We basically have to run the table. And I don't know how you're going to beat the Cowboys with this defense. If you put this defense out versus Dallas, you will get, I don't even know what word to describe it, right? You're going to get waxed. You're going to get waxed if you play the Cowboys like this because they're going to run the ball and Prescott's going to roll out. He's going to make the play longer and someone's going to get open because that's what we've done. We've consistently, we can't play in a breakdown situation. Quarterback's out of the pocket, someone's open. A lot of the time, someone's open. And I think Patricia had a better year last year and now it's like, what is going on? So, I don't know what to say. These draft picks for Quinn are really, I'm really starting to question these. And I hate to say that. I hate to say that midway through the season. I hate to say I'm questioning draft picks midway through the season. But man, come on, man. Taylor Decker, you're still making mistakes out there, bro. You've been here for how long? I understand people are going to make mistakes, but this O-line is struggling. The D-line, injuries on injury. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Hockenson dropping passes. I get it. He's a rookie. I get it. I'll relax on him. Tobias look all right. It's a group effort, and this team's got me a little worried. I don't know what to say. There's not a lot of positives. Stafford played not the best game. Stafford played an average game. His numbers looked a lot better because he was playing a bad Raiders team. But at the same time, there's no reason with how he played that we'd lose that game. He played good enough to win the game. Defense, terrible. Just terrible. Come on, man. I mean, I can pull up the numbers right now. The defense. Let me just pull these up real quick. 20 for 31. Give it up to Derek Carr. Okay, look at these running stats. Josh Jacobs. I knew this was going to be a problem. I knew they were going to score. 120 yards on 28 carries. 4.3 average, okay. Okay, then you got Carrier, who had 27 yards on 1 carry. It was just overall, we just couldn't get off the field. We couldn't get off the field. I don't know. I really don't know. There's not one specific thing I can point to and be like, this is why we lost. Because there's just not. There's not. Mistakes beat us. We beat ourselves in this game. We beat ourselves in this game. Matthew Stafford, a bad pass. That happens, okay? You got to bounce back. You got to. We didn't. Our defense didn't get a stop. We gave up that turnover, and we didn't get a stop. We let them go score. We've been good at it all year, and then we give up a score. We got a run. We got fumble. This team, we have work to do. I'm not gonna completely go to the tank side. You guys may, and I honestly I can't blame you at this point. I can't blame you if you're like, man, this season's over. But let me tell you this: this team opportunity is this big now. It's that big. Its opportunity is you better start winning everything. But with the way that we played today, it's hard to have confidence that we can win anything. We need to step up. This team needs to get better. I will break it down throughout the week. I will talk about stuff. I'll look at possible moves. But what it finally comes down to is when you get on that field Sunday, you have to make the plays, and we didn't make the plays. On both sides of the ball, we didn't make the plays. We didn't make the catch to call a touchdown. We didn't make the catch. Got to make the catch. Players got to play, man. Defensively, we didn't get any stops. You can put that on Patricia. You can put it on the players. Don't matter. We just didn't get stops. Didn't force turnovers. We're not forcing turnovers anymore. That was something that this team had. This team had that early in the year, right? They weren't the best defense, but they were opportunistic. We're not forcing turnovers. It's rough. It's really, really rough. So I'm not done on this team. I'm not done. I'm never going to be done. I believe in this team, okay? I believe that there's no reason that this team, with how the roster looks, can win some games. And we got to win our next 3 in a row. That's how I said it before. It's simple. We got to win our next 3 in a row. They should beat the Bears. But we got to get this thing fixed, okay? Let me just hear your thoughts and comments below. 1 yard, guys. One yard. You guys can go off on whatever you want. If you want to go off on me being optimistic, go for it. There's just not much I can say. There's not much I can say. Go off in the comments. Say whatever you want, man. This is a free zone right now to just go wild, okay? You guys can roast the Lions. You can say this is the problem. There is no wrong answer at this situation. There is no wrong answer. So just go off, man. Okay. Lions lose by 7. Onto the Bears, right? Onto the Bears on the road. Gotta get it. We gotta get rolling. More than 3 in a row. We gotta get rolling. We got a little help, right? This is the game we could have made up around, obviously, right? Because everybody else lost against the North. We didn't. Happens all the time. It's sad, but it happens all the time. But it does give you that opportunity. But now you have to win. I mean, there's no... You have to win. You just gotta win. I mean, it's that simple. I'm just gonna leave it there. You gotta win. Thank you, Prime, for watching. Let me hear your thoughts, comments below. Thank you, Prime, for watching. And again, wait, before I leave, hey, the turnout, you guys were awesome. Let me just say that. Royal Kush, I see you. Thank you. I appreciate you 100%. My people who play with me on PS4, I appreciate all of you guys. Appreciate everybody that was in the stream, Raiders fans, Lions fans. That's all I gotta say. Thank you, Prep, for watching, and I'm out.